Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a good one today. I'm the Metal Junkie, and today I'm starting my journey going through the discography of Manowar. Yes, I've done a couple albums in the past on this channel, but I haven't done nearly enough. I feel like it's time to go through all the songs, all the albums. I already did the first album, Battle Hymns, track by track. I really enjoy that one. I go back to it all the time. So now we're on album number 2, Into Glory Ride from 1983. So I'm excited where their sound went from the debut. We got mostly the same lineup here. Eric Adams on vocals, Ross the Boss on guitars and keys, Joey DeMeo on bass, but we got Scott Columbus on drums this time around, replacing Donnie Hamzik. And yeah, we only got 7 tracks. This is the second album. We're going to jump right into it. I want to talk about the album cover though real quick. Very, very cheap. Pretty lame. Yeah, just not very good album cover. Hopefully the music doesn't represent that. I know their album covers have gotten much better since this album. So, yeah, let's check it out. Without any further ado, the first song is Warlord. Let's go. Of course.
Wait, listen.
Hey! What's this supposed to be?
She's only 16!
Come here, you!
Hey, man, take it easy. Hey, she wanted it, man.
Very cinematic. So, first pause. I just want to say I feel like the production, the vocals, the mixing on the vocals and the mixing on the solo itself seem to be a bit low, but everything else sounds pretty good. Um, the rhythm section and the verse, I really like that. Has a good feel to it, good ride. But nothing's really standing out to me in particular. It sounds like a good track, but nothing great or anything. It's just okay. And lyrically, it sounds like some biker dude, right? Not to be messed with. Let's wrap her up.
Never got a shortage of girls to share my seat. All they all wanna know would be both, and it's true. You know, get a biker started, and he'll drive all damn night. Well, hold on, honey, this ride's for a ride.
Okay, so that was the intro track, Into Glory Ride. And yeah, it was perfectly fine. It was okay. Didn't stand out to me as amazing or anything. Nothing really caught me off guard. But just a very solid, a rockin' tune, you know, about what seems to be the biker lifestyle of this dude who's a badass or something. Really interesting intro to the track too, how it was like, sounded like he was making love to this girl who only ended up being 16. And to me, it sounded like their parents walking in or something and catching him in the act or something. And the music in the background was very cinematic. It almost sounded like a score from a film rather than a musical piece that a band would do, right? Very interesting intro there. But yeah, it was okay. Up next, we got Secret of Steel. So let's check it out. And I did see that this song is somewhat of a tribute to Conan the Barbarian, which is pretty cool. So yeah, let's check out Secret of Steel. Okay, I'm going to pause it. I'm going to bring it back. I just want to say already we're 48 seconds into this track and it already feels like it has a ton more personality than the first track. You got that crazy bass from Joey at the start. He plays really high up like he's playing a guitar. It's just really interesting. Makes it stand out. Everything about this whole intro is so cool, from the guitar work to the bass. Very interesting. Cool riffs. Let's bring it back.
Atop the mountain where the river of steel flows, black is the forest, white was the snow. There as children, how could children know? One without name or number soon would show. There stood he on his chariot made of gold. He did reveal the trinity of secrets old. A scepter of iron
This song is right up my alley, way better than the Warlord track. That one I thought was just decent, but there was nothing really stood out to me. This one, from all the way through, there was a great groove that I kept finding myself into. I was staying in that pocket. The bass just keeps going off, like throwing in these little filler riffs at the end of the verses, and sometimes is the guitar doing it with tapping and stuff. Just very cool. Joey and Ross the Boss just going back and forth, and great musicianship. Then we get to the solo. The solo really stuck out to me too, even more. Just so badass and so awesome. He was completely shredding. And just the overall production is even better than the first track, in my opinion. I can hear Eric a lot better, Eric Adams. Like, everything sounds great this time around. This is what I'm talking about. Let's keep her going.
A scepter of iron, good mercy bring, a shield of gold, a creator and king, and the great sword of steel. Sons of destiny shall wield.
It just feels so epic. And them adding in the, like, gospel chanting in the background, like the oh, it just adds to that. There's so much atmosphere, so much going on here that I love. Right up my alley, man. This is the best track so far, for sure.
Hear wisdom's voice. Rise. Know the strength that you feel. Hold in your heart, but never reveal. You were called by the gods, their powers to wield. Guard well the secret of steel. And the great sword of steel.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That last minute really got Eric Adams in the spotlight there with his great metal screams. Absolutely love that. And it's just so epic and badass when he's doing that. When you got this cool music in the background and tapping and that. It's just so cool, man. Definitely a standout track for me. And lyrically it was pretty cool too. Like the power of the sword and the rules that come with it. Just very cool. I absolutely loved it, and it really suited, the band's style. Up next, we got Gloves of Metal. So let's check that one out.
Hear the pounding, army of the night.
bass is just so juicy on this track. Are these songs just going to keep getting better and better as I go through this album? Because, man, that's what seems to be happening. It's just so cool. The bass slides and everything. It hits so hard. Ross the Boss again, just going all out on those solos too. The groove is just so infectious, man. Again, this song stands out. It has its own personality, and I like. It's called Gloves of Metal. And when they say metal, you're not sure if they're talking about, uh, metal music or armor. And I think in this case they're actually talking about the armor for the most part, because they're talking about hearing the clash of the metal out in the battlefield and stuff like that. Very cool. Again, goes along with their whole shtick of being like warriors and stuff. So it works, and the song is killer, man. Let's keep her going.
Heroes welcome for those who heed the call. We are together. We are all one. Hands high, fists fill the air. Against the world we stand. Hands high, forever we'll be there. Love of metal rule tonight. Leather, metal, spikes and chains. Gloves of metal, raised to show the brave. Into the darkness march the armies of the night. Bound by metal, we live the fight. We wear leather, we wear spikes. We rule the night. Well, hands high, fists fill the air. Against the world we stand. Oh well, hands high, forever we'll be there. Gloves of metal rule tonight. Yeah.
I love how they came back with that riff to close things off at the end. Da-da-da-da-bow, 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 down, da-down, da-down. Just the way the guitar and the bass are able to work together and create this amazing track. Of course, shout out to the drummer and vocals as well. Everybody is killing it on this album so far. And like I said, it just seems like it keeps getting better and better. Definitely a song about armor, I feel, in the battlefield. Up next, we got Gates of Valhalla. And we all know Valhalla is like, if you die in the battlefield, if you get a glorious warrior's death as a Viking, you go to Valhalla. That's like their heaven type of thing. So yeah, let's check that one out.
in hand. All those who stand on shore raise high your hands to bid a last farewell to the Viking land.
Before I think it's gonna kick in here pretty soon, I just want to say I love the production on this section. The guitars are so crisp and clean sounding, and it's almost creating this atmosphere in the background, you know. And Eric, he's doing great vocal deliveries here. Let's see where this goes.
To the Viking land.
This seems to be one of those tracks where it's more interesting lyrically than what it is musically. Although I do enjoy what they're doing musically, nothing really standing out crazy or anything. It's fairly standard, but lyrically, it's this great little story. You know, you can really envision. This is basically Viking metal, right? You envision this like Viking dying in battle and getting the opportunity to go to Valhalla, being at Odin's side, and it's just really interesting. Some Norse mythology in here. Sure, this song inspired bands like Amon Amarth and that these Viking metal bands today. But yeah, it's pretty good. Like I said, it's more interesting lyrically than it is musically. Although that solo again was badass. We get a good runtime of solo too, and the rhythm behind it just paired so well with it. I found. So let's wrap this up.
Books of spells and magic rings. Endless knowledge, endless time. I scream the final battle cry. Yeah! Oh!
Hell yeah. That was Gates of Valhalla. I really liked at the end there where Eric was using the vocals to depict the battle cry in the field. That was just really cool. Uh, Very unique and original. So yeah, pretty great song. Like I said, I feel like it was more interesting lyrically than musically, even though musically it was still perfectly fine. I do like the rhythm section. Down, 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 down. Very good. I probably butchered that, but yeah, very decent track. Up next, we got Hatred. So let's check that one out.
I taste your blood as it showers from my blade. I eat your heart. From evil it was made. With heart-filled hatred, black blood runs through my veins. I take your powers to the ancient ones who reign.
I just want to mention, I love how much space they're giving all the instruments here, right up to this point at least. Like, you don't got the fastest tempo on drums or everything, and nothing's playing at a high energetic pace. They're all letting everything kind of settle in and breathe, and it's just, it's kind of refreshing on an album like this where you got a bunch of different tempo changes and that. Again, it makes the track stand out in a unique sense. And I love that. None of these tracks sounded the same yet, and that's awesome. That's exactly what you want.
I conquer, take your powers to the ancient ones who reign. I conquer evil hatred burns inside. My strength is hatred, torment and pain. Hatred! With heart-filled hatred, black blood runs through my
I just want to say I love the part that said hatred. I don't know if it's the chorus or not. The section we just got not long ago. I love the music and it had almost like an eerie vibe to it, but it was still maintaining the groove. It's hard to explain, but I just like the vibe it was giving off. Okay, I have to pause it again. So many cool sections in here. All the way to before that solo where it just got heavier, like dum 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 dum, and you had Eric doing those amazing friggin' screams over there. They patched so well together, and I could just picture this pissed off, highly skilled warrior with a lot of hate in his heart, using hate as his force of driving him, you know. Just killing all these people on the battlefield. That's what I'm picturing anyway in this section. Then the solo came in, and it's just so freaking badass, man. Great track. Again. Wow. Very cool.
I crush your bones. I kill your face. I rip your flesh. I end the chase. You meet with face. My strength is hatred, torment and pain. Hatred!
This section here gives me Black Sabbath vibes. I don't know why.
With heart-filled hatred, black blood runs through my veins.
Another one of those encore type outros to the track, right? Where everybody's just going crazy. Hear the double foot pedal. Everybody's just playing at the high speed possible. It's just great. What a track. Very epic. I love the subject matter of this crazy lunatic warrior who you do not want to face on the battlefield. He will tear you to shreds with hatred in his heart. I like the style of it, the different directions the song took, the different tempo changes. It was heavy at times. It was badass at times. It was like bluesy and eerie at the same time. And those hatred parts remind me a bit of Tony Iommi's guitar playing, just a little bit. And yeah, just very cool, man. Very cool track. There's some longer ones on here. There's only 7, but a few of them, I think the shortest one was 5 minutes and some. So it's great. We only got 2 left. And the next one is Revelations, Death's Angel. So let's head on over to that one.
Above the wreckage of your mortal world I stand. Judgment's past, delivered by his hand. Now clear the smoke, there the ashes stand. A fitting tribute to mortality and man. What was written, foretold in dreams, in visions, apocalypse now seen. And all self-righteous fools who lived and blasphemed drink the wine of his anger, die with the Vindication is coming
have to pause it here. I don't know if we're about to get into a solo or not. Just want to say I love the galloping style verse. You know, keeps the rhythm flowing nicely. Has kind of an Iron Maiden vibe to it, even though they're definitely not copying Iron Maiden. This album came out the same year as Number of the Beast. So yeah, they're still doing their own thing. Don't want to knock them for that. It just has that sound to it that there's definitely some even though they're American, there's some new wave British heavy metal slipping through their heavy metal in here at times. But I absolutely love it, along with power metal, of course, when they're more in fantasy land. But yeah, great rhythm section. I especially like the chorus too. It's pretty catchy, and the drums are sticking out to me on this one as well. Lyrically, it feels like it's like a twist on the biblical story, like the apocalypse or something like that, but with Manowar spin onto things, which is pretty interesting. And yeah, let's keep this going. Solid so far.
Fire and blood fall on Satan's throne.
Where we going? Never get enough of Eric's screams. They're so good. Love them. Yeah, fairly interesting track. Lyrically, as I said, it feels like it's like a spin on the biblical story. The apocalypse, Revelation, of course, is even in the title. Death's Angel. Yeah, for some reason the drums really stood out to me, even in the solo section. The guitar solo was great as always, but the drums, I just loved all the little fills and stuff he was doing. I was just gravitating towards them for some reason on this track compared to some of the other tracks we heard. But yeah, pretty interesting track here. It's like a biblical epic. Next up, we got number 7, the final track, March for Revenge by Soldiers of Death. Interesting title. Let's check out the finale. And it also seems to be the longest track on the album.
Right! so long.
I was having a hard time to catch the groove of this verse. It's like down, 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 dun, 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 and like it picks up like halfway through the line. Very interesting, but I'm starting to catch it.
Written for your tragic end. So long our stride. The world doth tremble with fear. Black winds blow. Where we ride near. Maim and kill them. Take the women and children.
Okay, was that a wind chimes or a triangle that they're using? Something very different in this section.
Maim and kill them. Take the women and children. Hot pitch and chain. Take to the air. Our ramming blades lay their ships hold bare. Steel meets steel. Axes, broadsword and shield. Their heads ride our spears, and bodies cover the fields. Maim and kill them. Take the women and children. Fall in, brother, as I hold close your side. I feel this wound, your last. Mighty earth now doth drink your blood. And I remember days long past. Your sacrifice so great. Rest now, take thy sleep. For you shall not awake. Let revenge be sweet.
They let the music really capture what's going on lyrically in the song too. You see how they like lighten everything's up while he's telling this person who's dying the situation. I don't know. It just feels like the music really captures the environment of what's going on very well. That's something this band does so good.
For when we march, your sword rides with me. For when we march, your sword rides with me. For when we march, your sword rides with me. For when we march, your sword He tried. Now turn to face me upon the timeless blade. Kill me if you can. Death is life. By the full moon they rise from their graves.
Eric Adams was almost real screaming there at that point. Holy shit, he's getting into this. It sounded like one of their comrades died in battle, and he said, "You rest now," and takes his sword, and he's like, "I'm going for revenge from you." But now I just heard something about rising from their graves, so I'm going back.
Pride. Now turn to face me upon the timeless blade.
Listen.
Kill me if you can. Death is life. By the full moon they rise from their graves. Through seas of blood, fighting with health and rage. Swear the green of unity. By the circle of blood, we are one. We know not fear. Born to fight, not run. Name and kill them. Take the women and children.
There you have it, guys. Another fantasy epic for you for the last track, March for Revenge by the Soldiers of Death. So it's my understanding the soldiers did rise from the grave. They were like zombie soldiers. That's pretty badass. And fighting from hell, you know? That's what I got from it. Very cool story there. Again, they got those epic chants at the end. You got Eric Adams going crazy with the vocals on this one. At one point, I thought he was going to go... He was really screaming, like, you know, more than just like the Rob Halford type screaming, but he was intense. Okay. We got that ding ding ding. I don't know if it's a bell or a triangle or what in that chorus there. It's a very interesting sound. Another great solo from Ross the Boss. I like how he still shredded a bit, but he was keeping it a lot more melodic than some of the other solos in here. And yeah, just an overall pretty solid track with an interesting story. So that's the 7 tracks from Manowar Into Glory Ride from 1983, their second album, and a pretty good first time listen. I'm going to have to give this a few more spins before I can really give you my full thoughts on this album. You know, it's too hard only listening to it once, but I did thoroughly enjoy it. Standout tracks to me were Secret of Steel, Gloves of Metal, Gates of Valhalla, and Hatred. The middle of this album is so damn good, but Warlord, Revelations, and March for Revenge were all great as well. But those were just my standout personal tracks. Especially, I don't know, it's hard to say which is my favorite. I'm not even going to attempt it, but yeah, those were some good tracks right there. And I feel like this album really, you're starting to see Manowar go into that direction that they'll become known for, you know, with these fantasy type lyrics and battles and stuff. We even got a Viking track on here for frig's sakes. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that one. I will return with the third album shortly, Hail to England, which should be excellent. I can't wait for that one. And yeah, come back. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any future Manowar reactions. And I have a whole playlist. And I figure at the end of this whole discography, when I'm done all their albums, I'll probably do a tier list for you guys to give you my full thoughts on all these albums and where they place in my ranking. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, thanks for watching.